Well, hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video and spending a portion of your day with me. Happy February, happy Valentine's Day month. I used to hate Valentine's Day. I don't know for what reason, but then I got engaged. Even when me and my husband were dating, he would always go, above and beyond for me. And I loved everything that he did, but I didn't care for it. Like the balloons and all the girly shit, it wasn't for me. But then we got engaged and something changed, and of course now I'm married. I love Valentine's Day, so I want to bring to you all the palettes in my collection. Not all of them, but majority of the palettes in my collection that remind me of Valentine's Day. When I think of Valentine's Day, I think of baby pinks, hot pinks, purples, light purples, reds, all those beautiful color stories. I'm recently getting back into pinks. I did film this Throwback Thursday eyeshadow tutorial. You will be seeing this tomorrow, so stay tuned for this eye tutorial. I did stab myself with a lash before I started to put on makeup, so my eyes are a little bit pink, but nothing's wrong. Nothing's contaminated. I just poked myself with a lash right before filming an eye tutorial, but you know what? Today's the only day I could film. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Erica Ashley. I talk about all kind of crazy things. I love makeup and all things beauty. Here on my channel, I love to incorporate new makeup, older makeup, eyeshadow palettes. I love and I'm obsessed with eyeshadow palettes. It's like my favorite thing. I can never have too many eyeshadow palettes, and I will never say no to an eyeshadow palette. Or at least I'm trying to do this here. But if you enjoy project planning, shopping your own stash, eyeshadow tutorials, vlogging, new and old makeup, then I'd love for you to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe before you go, and turn on those notification bells where I'm on my future uploads. Also follow me on Instagram for the latest and greatest in my daily little life. Let's go ahead and talk about some Valentine's Day palettes. Alrighty, my beautiful friends, I don't know, I had an itch in my throat. We are under a winter weather advisory. My classes have been canceled today. I don't know if I can go to school tomorrow. They say tomorrow is going to be worse. So I was like, you know what? I did some laundry. I've been up since 5 o'clock. I am worried if I was going to come to class, because my English class, my 10:50 class, she canceled. But my 9:25 class today, she was like, no, we're still gonna go to class. So I was up checking, and then I just couldn't. I was rested. I felt rested. I woke up at like 5 or 5:30, and just kind of not worried, extremely worried, but just me and my mind, my crazy ass mind. So and then right before 8 o'clock, they messaged, or they sent out an email saying that campus is closed until 10 o'clock tomorrow. Today was 9, and then now they moved it to 10 o'clock tomorrow. So there's lots of crazy things going on here in the great state of Texas in January. So I did film this 2 years ago exactly. I will leave that video linked down below. I rewatched that one. I stand by each and every one of those palettes. It is 21 palettes. They're all pink, they're all purple, they're all beautiful. I'm only going to have one repeat just because it's my favorite brand. So we're going to get that one out of the way real quickly. Natasha Denona Love. Hello, Valentine's Day, like duh. I do have something special coming soon with this palette, so be on the lookout for that. Mine looks kind of unused, but I'm light-handed, so I can't wait to dabble into this one. This is in my Project 10 uses as well. I will leave that link down below, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Y'all all know I love Natasha Denona. I bought this. I don't know if I bought it on launch day. I can't remember, but yeah, I've had this one for quite some time. 2 years exactly, because this was featured in that video 2 years ago. I do have a mixture of affordable, drugstore, high-end, and luxury, and indie as well. So there'll be multiple things coming. I'm going to go ahead and get my Natasha Denona palettes not out of the way, but I'm going to get through those. So, of course, many love. I have a Natasha Denona collection video that I've been planning for quite some time. I haven't got around to filming it. Hopefully I can in February. but this is the Mini Love. Have y'all seen the new one she released, the Face Love palette? I don't feel like I need it, but I want it, like just because a collector's mentality. But this is so beautiful and so cute. Obviously, it's still brand new in the box. I do have eyeshadow palettes, roasting my own self of eyeshadow palettes that I have yet to use, that I've owned for quite some time, that are still brand new in the box. High-end drugstore and ColourPop out. Those will be linked down below. But I need to pull these out, especially for this time of year. I have been wearing makeup more, which is not like me. In the month of today that I'm filming this is January 31st. I have worn makeup 25 times in the month of January. I haven't done that. I think in December I was 22. That was because I went on vacation and I did Vlogmas. So other than that, it was like 7, 12, 16 was a really good one. And I was like, oh yeah, I wore a lot of makeup. This time is 25 days. So one day I didn't wear makeup to school yesterday because it was so cold out. It was raining. I was like, no, I don't want to wake up earlier just to do my makeup real quickly. But so next is the Natasha Denona Mini Crush. I did gift one for me and my mom. I believe it was last year. It did come with a little brush. I know you're probably like, Erica, those are all the fucking same. But I love Natasha Denona. And it's not broken, but there is a little bit of shadow. Looks so beautiful. All like the love. Let me compare these two. Like this one has more reds, this one has more baby pink. So they're definitely not the same. Yes, they're similar. Like these two look really, really similar. They're actually not. This one's claret and that one I believe is love. I don't know. But they do look, this one actually looks lighter. This one looks a little more hot pink. But then let me open up the love one. All right, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but so this is the love. No, this is the crush. This is the crush. And then this is the love. You know what? I think I can do it like this. I really hope I don't drop anything. We're gonna do it like this. The struggles. I don't think that I can without breaking something. But they're just complementary. This one is more purpley and these are more pink. So these two, the Big Love and the Mini Love. And it did come with her brush. I haven't used it, but it's a little guy. And of course, they're the Valentine's theme. They are going to be remind you of Valentine's Day. I think those are the only Valentine's themed that I do have in this video. And you know what? Those two minis, those were not featured in my roasting my own self, or I have palettes that I have not used because I have a separate drawer in my IKEAs for strictly Natasha Denona products, and everything Natasha Denona palettes, minis, full-size blush, whatever I have in that drawer, so I didn't even look over there. But next is the Retro palette. My mother gifted this to me for my birthday a year ago. I haven't used it, but I love it. Just very romantic, just all the romantic vibes. I'm really into like the pinks, those softer, the baby pinks. I like this one and this one. Is just, they look similar on camera, but they are not. This one's a little more peach and this one is definitely more pink, but I absolutely like, I love the color story. I know the quality is great. I can't say that I love this one because it's untouched, but I definitely will be pulling this out for Valentine's Day. I plan to wear it at Valentine's Day dinner, wherever we do decide to go. Next is my Natasha Denona Lila. I think this is just so pretty. I think it's like fall as well, but like you have the purples, you have the pinks, and then you can also do neutral looks. A lot of people don't like this one. I personally love it. I do have a tutorial with this. I will leave that linked down below. And I just think it's great quality. You can see it's loved in my collection. Just so beautiful. I need to use these more. I have touched every you know what? I don't think that I used these three because I used this 10 times in last year's deck of panning. Unless I'm super light-handed, but those are shimmers, so I always use shimmers with my fingers, so I don't think that I did that. But I was really into like this row. So I want to dabble into this one for the Valentine's Day. Let me know if you celebrate. I know some people hate it. I think it's just a US thing. So next is a Natasha Denona Cranberry, my last one. I did get this in box charm, but look, pink, red, burgundy. Like, come on now. Like, I love Natasha Denona. This one I didn't pay full price for. I got it on sale. So a lot of makeup I do get on sale, but very beautiful. And you can also drag this into spring. So those were the 6 Natasha Denona palettes. I'm gonna go ahead and get into some affordable in drugstore right now. So I recently picked this up at my local grocery store. This is the Keep It Playful. This is the Playmate. It has tape on it, but you can see, I'm gonna move the tape. So I had bought the cooler toned one, like, I think last winter, but look how beautiful, so pretty. And my grocery store had like 25% off beauty, so I got this one and then just the gold one, because I think they're like $7.99 to 25% off. You can't beat that. But I like this one. I used the playful one, or I can't remember what it was, but it was a cooler toned one, the silver, the smoky one. I love that one, so I was like, okay, I saw this on sale, so I had to get that one. And then next is from Profusion. I believe I did do a look with this. I will, if I can find it, I will leave it linked down below. This is what I picked up at my Walmart haul. That actually video is high on my views list, so it has like over 2,000 views, and that's a lot for me since I have about 400 subscribers. So maybe I'll do another one. But look, it's very romantic, like, oh, just so beautiful. This is definitely Valentine's Day vibes. Let me know what you are doing if you do celebrate Valentine's Day, you know, Galentine's Day, anti-Valentine's Day, whatever, however you celebrate, let me know. Next is from Odin's Eye. It is the Alva palette. This one is just so romantic. Oh, like, I can't wait to use this one. Look at that. That is Valentine's Day. I have 2, I guess. I don't know. Valentine's Day in a palette. So romantic, so sultry. And I said I might wear the retro. I might wear this. I don't know. We have rodeo here in San Antonio, so we also do rodeo. It's around Valentine's Day, so I know I'll be doing a lot of things in February. So I definitely want to play with this one. And like I said, just take away those 2, and it's a neutral, rosy, mauvey color story. Then you have those pops for springtime. So don't let colors scare you. Cover them up and quad them together. The Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie Patootie. This one has a special place in my heart because I wore it. I did my own makeup on my wedding day. I'll leave the picture right here. And I did my own makeup, and that's why this one reminds me of Valentine's Day. But you also have those softer tones. You can do neutral. You can do your pops of pink. This one's very beautiful. That's very beautiful. You don't have, like, just because I think that pinks and purples and reds is Valentine's Day, that's what you just see in the stores, and that's just what I get. But if you're like, I'm wearing fucking blue, you know what? Wear a blue. Do a black smoky eye. I don't care. Like, makeup is fun. So I just think this is so beautiful. And I actually, it's hard for me to use this one because I wore it on my wedding day. So I think there's, like, in the deck of panning, like, something that you don't want to pan or something that you're saving for a special occasion. Only because I did my makeup with this on my wedding day. This will always have a special place in my heart, but I need to use it because it is actually so beautiful and the quality is really, really great. I know some people have their own opinions about Laura Lee, but the Laura Lee Los Angeles makeup brand is really great. I love every single thing that I have tried. I haven't purchased from her in a while just because I try not to be purchasing all the time. But this is also She's in Parties from Melt Cosmetics. I wore this last Valentine's Day. I got a new phone, so I don't know if I'll be able to pop up pictures, but so pretty. Like, this is just romantic, sultry, sexy. I love the look that I created. You can see there's a little bit of fallout, so it might be a little bit of chunky, but do your makeup first, brush it away. If not, you know what? Go out on the town. There's a glitter on your face. Like, you're gonna wash it off at the end of the day. As long as it's not in your eyeballs, that's okay. It can get into pores and microfine ones, but you know, there's glitter and shimmer and everything, really. So I think this is so beautiful and so gorgeous. I'm swatcher. If y'all like for me to, I swatch what I can, but I don't swatch everything. If you need swatches or like swatches, please let me know and I can start doing that. I do want to start doing like reels and shorts and swatching on that. I have a piece coming that I want to swatch out. The next one is, this was in my roasting my own self, the Gemini 2, and I have yet to use this beautiful baby. But the artwork is definitely Valentine's. Like, look at all the rosy tones. But half of this palette is very romantic. Like from here this way is all Valentine's Day. Also fall, but Valentine's Day. Oh, so pretty. Two shimmers, these two shimmers, and the rest are matte. I don't think that I knew that, but I don't care. I love how matte looks too, and I could pop on a beautiful shimmer from somewhere else. It's not that big of a deal for me, but that one is just so pretty. You have this red, these romantic rosy tones, and it's just, I think that this is Valentine's Day, and I need to get more love out of my collection. I am this year. That is one of my makeup goals. I need to film my makeup goals. I don't know if I'll have enough memory in today, but I do need to get to homework, and this video is already reaching 17 minutes. So, Sigma new mod. Come on now. Like, just this is Valentine's Day, and I might wear this one on Valentine's. I can't be wearing all these palettes. I mean, I can make them all together, but I like to do looks with palettes as a whole. That's just something I don't use. Brush always falls. I don't use, like, I don't set up a bunch of palettes and then dip in here. I should, but that's just not me in my journey, my makeup journey. But this is very beautiful, very romantic, also very neutral. If you're like, oh shit, I have to work today, because it falls during the week. I can't remember which day, but you know, then you want to do a date night. Very simple, very easy. Get these tones over here, pop one of these on in the, you know, lower lash line, and you'll be good to go. You don't have to wear, you know, reds and pinks and stuff like that, because I know a lot of people don't like those. They say they look sickly. I don't think that I look sick. If I do, please let me know. And then we have Sigma Ambiance. This one is just very, I think this is very like, I think this is just romantic vibes. So pretty. I have a pile. It has no pinks, but I just think this is just so special that, you know, if you're going out, you know, with your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, whoever, I just think this is very romantic. I think you'll just get a beautiful look no matter what. You know what I mean? No matter what you're wearing. Let's say you have this beautiful green dress and you're like, I don't know what shadows to wear. Something very neutral, something very basic. But there's nothing basic about Sigma. I think their formula is very beautiful, but the color story is like, it's not boring by any means, but it's just a neutral palette. It's just a neutral palette, but it's very beautiful. It's really hard because of the reflectiveness, but Sigma formula has really impressed me. And I think the only Sigma palette, large one, that I do not have is the Alice in Wonderland, but that one hasn't gone on a really good sale, so I want to pick that up because I love the color story, and I love Alice in Wonderland, and I love the Cheshire Cat, so it just hasn't gone on a significant sale for me to purchase. Okay, last two luxury is from Pat McGrath. You know, I have not used these. If you've watched that roasting myself, I got these launch day. Pat McGrath's very pricey, and I don't know what my fucking deal is. I haven't used them. So this is, and now it's killing me because they said that you can find these in TJ Maxx, and I'm just so heartbroken, like, but this very romantic Valentine's Day, and then very wintry too. Like, it's like a blue to purple. Can you see that or no? I don't think the camera is picking it up, but there's that one, and then the second one too, and I still haven't seen Bridgerton. I think I've mentioned this in one other video. There's a show that I've been watching since before Thanksgiving. It's 8 episodes. It's about an hour or less per episode, and I am on the last one, but I watched a few minutes in and I had to do something else, so I haven't been able to watch 8 hours of TV since Thanksgiving. But this is the Bridgerton 2 collection. I thought it'd be more about Valentine's Day, but like, this one, and then this one, and then the gold too. So I think the only one that kind of throws it off is this one. Yes, they are very similar, but also the packaging very rosy, very Valentine's-esque. So I'm trying to put my palettes away as I talk about them, and then I came across this one. That's Valentine's Day. Like, look at all these pinks. This is I think the first one, the 2021 Mothership, the Celestial Odyssey. Erica, what's your problem? Like, I got this on Black Friday that year, but I need to use it. But like I said, I have been using a lot of my stash. Like, it's in a cart, and I see my cart like dwindling. So I'm so happy about that. Like I said, I wore makeup 25 times in the month of January. Before, it was like 12 and 11 and 7. It was nothing. Nothing compared to what it is now. But I try to wear makeup every day at school. The only time I didn't was yesterday, just because it was, well, we had been drinking the night before. But I was just really tired, and then it was just really cold and really raining. Like, I have to walk about 10 minutes to my class from the parking garage, and it was cold. Like, my husband had called me. Oh, I had called him when I was leaving, and then he didn't answer, and then he called me back a little while later. I was waiting for the elevator. I was literally like shaking. I was like, I gotta let you go because I'm shaking. It was just so cold. So, okay, let's do some ColourPop. This is from ColourPop. It is a Too Hot. I believe this one is discontinued, but it's the all hot pink one. A lot of people said this one was really great quality, but I haven't used it. And also, I'm just recently back into the pinks. I wasn't into the pinks when I bought this one, but I just bought it because it was $5. But yeah, so beautiful. Definitely, definitely, definitely screams Valentine's Day. And then next is the Lilac You a lot. I have seen the new Valentine's Day collection, and I think they're so beautiful. I haven't bought a Valentine's Day collection from them, but here's your purples, your bubblegum pink, your purples. I think purple falls into Valentine's Day. I can't wait to be creating Valentine's looks all month long. Like I said, I love Valentine's Day now, so, and I'm back into pinks. Before, I think because I loved pink so much, I just kind of overwore it. I think so. And then I was like, ugh, pink, ugh. But I love to wear pink. I love to buy pink, like the blush pink. My office was pink, but like hot pink lipstick, pink eyeshadow. Like, it just wasn't my vibe. But that's why I don't like to declutter, because my preferences change quite often. Sometimes I'm like, well, like I'm into blues, icy blues. Never in a million years would I have ever thought that I would have wanted to wear icy blue eyeshadow. Next is the Flutterby. So romantic and beautiful. Look at that. That is just a romance in a palette. I could wear this on Valentine's Day and be happy too. I'm actually going on a little overnight trip with some friends and my husband. Of course, it's a couple's for a wine night. Or in Fredericksburg, we have a wine country. And I might bring that palette with me. Next, the last one is Fine Feathered. I do have a little pile on the floor. I'm just going to show you them. I'm not going to open them up, but this one is Fine Feathered. Look, pink, hot pink, purples, plums, very romantic. What's wrong with that shade? Oh, just got to scrape it a little bit. Very romantic. I like glimmers and shimmers and glisten for Valentine's Day. Glitz and glamour also speaks to me for Valentine's Day. So that was 20, and then this was 21, unexpectedly. And then I have these 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these 4, so it's 29 balance. You're probably thinking like, no, I really have a shitload of makeup, and I absolutely love it. I'm not a declutterer. It's just all in good condition. A lot of it's new. A lot of it's I need to play with. So we have 3 high-end and then 3 affordable drugstore. I'm just going to go in with affordable, no, the high-end. Sigma Warm Neutrals. This was untouched in my collection. I brought this on vacation, and I love the look that I created with this. Very soft, baby pink, romantic vibes. If you're like, I hate fucking pink, well, then you shouldn't buy this eyeshadow palette. But these right here, too, very beautiful. Fall vibes as well, but Valentine's from here on out. Or if you want to do a neutral Valentine's Day, let's say you're wearing a black dress, you're like, oh, I want to, you know, do a gold look. You can pull it off with this. Sigma's formula is very beautiful. And like, look at that shimmer in the corner right here. So pretty. I'm so grateful to be owning all these Sigma palettes. Next is Cord Rosa. I do have a look with this that I will leave down below. Come on. Pink, fall, Valentine's Day, spring, fall. I already said fall. But I think this is so beautiful. And obviously you can tell I love that shade. I've dug into it. And then Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dream. Come on. Come on. Unfortunately, I picked this up quite some time ago and I haven't used it. But this one is, and then this, they're screaming my name. I need to use this. This is also a great summer palette. I feel summer vibes, so you may be seeing this in my summer palettes. I did my winter. I wanted to do my winter ones. I may still do it because there's like a month and a half left. Sometimes 2 months for some people, so. Next is Affordable Essence. I like to mauve it, mauve it. Reminds me of Madagascar. Here in the States, everyone says mauve, but they say mauve other places. But this is where your purples and your plums, just a cute little basic little guy. This is the Clearly in Love. This is new as well. I picked this up, it was $6 on ColourPop, but this plastic is not ideal to travel with, but there's a very soft baby pink vibes. And then this is the whole reason why I placed that ColourPop order. I got this recommendation off of Chic Geek, but this is the Kosas Clear, but this one came broken. It looks used, but it's really not. So they just credited me $12, but like, this is the palette that I really wanted, but look, it's just, I try to repress it as best that I can, but it's just a mess, so excuse the reflection. And the last two come from BH Cosmetics, the Hanging in Hawaii. I believe I got this off of Ruth's recommendation, but it just, like the softer pinks, the more neutral, stuff like that. Like this, you know, neutral colors. And then I didn't feel like this one, but I just still wanted to throw it in there. I thought it was, and then I looked at it, but it's the deeper tones, like this. So pretty. This purple out here, so that's all. That is all my palettes, my 29 palettes in my collection that I feel have all the Valentine's vibes that I just randomly thought of at the spur of the moment. In my previous video, I have 21, so only one repeat. So 49 palettes. Holy shit. That remind me of Valentine's Day. Oh God, I have problems. But I love each and every one of them. Some are unused, some are quads, some are gigantic palettes, some are 5-pan. So my collection has a variety. Let me know what you are wearing this month. If you wear your makeup seasonally, maybe you have a palette and I'm like, ooh, I like that, I might get it. Or also maybe I forgot about it in my collection and it's somewhere in a drawer over here, in my Alex drawers or my cubbies over here. So thank you all for being here to the end. I hope you really enjoyed this video, sharing with you my palettes that remind me or give me the Valentine's Day vibes. I saw Heather Austin only did 10. I was like, I can't just pick 10. So I was like, let me just show them all. Why not? Use a little sneak peek into my collection as well. If you are here to the end, leave a little heart with a ribbon wrapped around it for Valentine's Day. And I will see you in tomorrow's video, which is this look, which was one of the palettes mentioned in a video 2 years ago. So everything will be linked down below. I love you all. Don't forget to leave a little heart emoji with the ribbon wrapped around it. And I will catch you in my next one. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Bye. Do it for the thumbnail. Careful, careful, don't break anything.